The Utah Highway Patrol is the functional equivalent of state police for the state of Utah in the United States. Its sworn members, known as troopers, are certified law enforcement officers and have statewide jurisdiction. It was created to patrol or police the highways within the state of Utah and to enforce the state statutes as required. The Utah Highway Patrol is a division of the Utah Department of Public Safety. The UHP has a mixed fleet of vehicles: Ford CVPI, Dodge Charger, Chevy Z71 Suburbans, and multiple Dodge and Ford pickups. The UHP also issues its troopers take-home cars, which can be used within 50 miles of their residence. The Ford Mustang SSP was used from 1985 to 1995 and was highly reliable at the time. The Mustang was then superseded by the Ford Crown Victoria Police Interceptor. The UHP issues its state troopers the Glock 17 Gen 4 9mm caliber or Glock 18 9mm machine pistol. Troopers are also issued the Remington 870 12-gauge shotgun, and each patrol vehicle carries a Colt AR-15 M4 carbine rifle. Prior to issuing AR-15s, the patrol began participating in a program with the U.S. government and purchased surplus M14 rifles. Troopers also carry tasers, expandable batons, and pepper spray. The UHP continues to issue and utilize the M14 rifle, especially in rural areas of the state. The carbines are primarily issued to troopers in urban and densely populated areas. Since the establishment of the Utah Highway Patrol in 1923, 16 officers and 1 K-9 have died while on duty. The UHP has been involved in several incidents which have gained local, national and international news attention. Nate Carlisle, in the Salt Lake Tribune, reported that, in a memo in 2010, SGT, Rob Nixon said he reviewed 20 of Steed's arrests for driving under the influence of drugs and found, in 7 of those cases, toxicology tests showed the driver had only a low amount of drugs, referred to as metabolite. 4 other drivers had no drugs in their system, according to Nixon's memo. Yet in every case, Steed wrote reports claiming the drivers showed signs of impairment, such as dilated pupils and leg and body tremors. Nixon referred to a pattern of conflicting information between Steed's arrest reports and the laboratory results and said, "This is something that needs to be addressed before defense attorneys catch on and her credibility, along with the DUI squad's credibility, is compromised." UHP last year said they addressed some of Nixon's concerns with Steed, but apparently no formal review was done until Windward undertook it. First said the Windward review demonstrates Steed always had cause to suspect the person she arrested was impaired or otherwise not supposed to drive, even in the few cases where the toxicology tests did not reveal drugs. An admission of recent drug use or other suspicious signs could be used as evidence to convict someone of a charge of driving with a controlled substance in their system. Also, the Nixon memo has been misinterpreted. First said, Nixon was not accusing Steed of arresting innocent people, but rather saying she sometimes arrested people on suspicion of the wrong charge. Utah has separate offenses for drivers under the influence of drugs and those who only have drugs in their system. Nixon's memo also described helping Steed arrest a man who showed little sign of impairment, but whom Steed reported to be exhibiting dilated pupils and tremors. First said Nixon got that case wrong, and pointed to documents saying the driver admitted to using meth 2 days earlier, and was pretty hooked. Documents indicated he tested positive for meth. Steed's report said she also found a baggie with white powder and a pipe with meth residue. The court case was not so cut and dried. After that, driver was charged in Salt Lake County Justice Court with misdemeanor DUI, drug possession and 2 traffic violations. Charges were dismissed in 2011. A court docket says the prosecutor dismissed the charges for evidentiary reasons. Attorneys in the case did not respond to messages seeking a further explanation. UHP did not make Nixon available for an interview with the Tribune. Hamilton said he has been unable to determine how many of Steed's arrests resulted in successful prosecutions. UHP has said it does not have those numbers. UHP is having to defend Steed in the civil rights lawsuit. Fur, who may give a deposition in that case, expressed frustration at news reports saying Steed was fired for making false arrests. She was fired for problems with her testimony, Fur said, and UHP has not found evidence Steed manufactured evidence. When these stories go out, Fur said of the false arrest allegations, it hurts every single trooper. Lisa Steed was named the Utah Highway Patrol Trooper of the Year in 2007 for her many DUI arrests. She was the first woman to receive this award. In court March 27, 2012, Steed admitted she intentionally violated the agency policies twice during a 2010 traffic stop.